that I highlighted when we began. And as Kenya woke up to the shock of the discovery of bodies of lawyer Willie Kimani, his client Josephat Mwenda, and taxi driver Joseph Muiruri, Police Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinnet revealed there is circumstantial evidence linking 3 police officers with the murders. Now, Boinnet said the officers will face murder charges, but he was quick to add that their actions were not representative of the National Police Service. The bodies were found in a river in Kilimambogo after the 3 victims went missing 8 days ago. Timothy Otieno has the details.
Willie Kimani, 32 years old, a father of 2, a 4-year-old and a 9-month-old baby, both of them boys. Josephat Mwenda, 27 years old, was the complainant in a case in which Willie represented him, a father of 1, a 3-year-old girl. Joseph Muiruri, a taxi driver operating in Nairobi, the 3rd victim of a senseless act, just 23 years old. He had no kids and was not married. The faces behind the names that have made the headlines for the last 2 weeks following a suspicious abduction of a lawyer, his client, and a taxi driver. It saw members of the Law Society of Kenya organize a peaceful demonstration demanding answers from the Inspector General of Police. And it would appear an answer or lack thereof would emerge Friday morning after bodies of the 3 were retrieved from the Oldonyo Sabuk River in Kilimambogo. Human rights activists and lawyers immediately reacting to a claim that they had made for days following up to the discovery that the 3 indeed may have likely been killed due to a case Josephat Mwenda had filed against an administration police officer stationed at the Syokimau camp.
So you can imagine that this morning to attend at the mortuary was extremely devastating, not just for us, but obviously for the 3 families involved.
The officer apparently shot him accidentally last year, but conceived a cover-up claiming that Josephat had in his possession narcotics. Josephat would then lodge a complaint against the said officer to the Independent Police Oversight Authority. He was abducted on the 23rd of June after a court hearing of the said case.
We want this to be a watershed moment. We want this to be the turning point for police reform and for police accountability in Kenya.
The claims stirring up a phrase the country has struggled for years to bury in its past: extrajudicial killings. One member of the Law Society of Kenya, human rights activists, and now the family members of those involved insist that they carry the hallmarks of what happened to the 3.
The body are in a very bad state. They seem to have been beaten badly. Especially the client, his head looked to have been very much tortured with I don't know what happened, even with the body is swollen, his face is swollen. They seem to have been tortured a lot before they died.
The lifeless bodies of the 3, too graphic to show on television, reveal a lot that were tortured with their hands and legs tied up before strangulation. The county coroner yet to issue an official medical assessment following a scheduled post-mortem analysis. But already, reactions from the deaths and swift repercussions looming, with the Law Society of Kenya president saying that next week all lawyers will down their tools in silent protests to the murders. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.